What's up, Internet? Corey Zamir here, back with a weekend adventure in video game hunting. I got a hot air balloon landing on my head. Let's hope that's a good sign.
Seriously, like landing on my street. It is landing on my street. Fuck.
You guys wouldn't happen to have any older video games, would you? Just these. Okay. Like Nintendo, Sega, TurboGrafx, PlayStation. Is it stuff you think you would get rid of or no? Really? Can I leave you my number? Alright. How much are the games? Yeah, what should you do? 10? How much would you do for this game?
For that one right there?
Yeah.
See what we got there, but it's a really good game too. Blasto we were just talking about the other night. It's fun. Oh god, give me $5. $4. That's as low as I can go on that game. $4. Ah, $3. $3.
Whoa. That's what we got. Do you have change for a 20?
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. No. Should take 40 for it. 40 is like literally all I have. I don't know if there's an ATM around here. Like, no? Would you sell any of the games separately? How much are you asking for a game? No? Do you have 10? Do you know if there's an ATM around here? An ATM around here? Like walking distance? Okay. Alright, well, I'll definitely take it for 50. Just I'll walk around and hit the bank. I'll definitely do that. Thanks. What? Oh yeah. See, if I had room on my wall, I'd be all about that. Look at this. Looney Tunes fighting game of some sort. I don't know. That, apparently. It's like a shooter of some sort. Yeah, I just got that on PS2. The chances that there are 2 copies of this game in the flea market. Alright guys, time to go over some pickups from this weekend. We started this weekend off on a really sour note with the first, what was it, like 3 out of the first 5 tag sales were fakes. Specifically, the very first one was a fake. And I was raging. I can't stand that shit. It's so stupid. Like, we're so fucking cutthroat in this community, it's actually kind of sickening. And because of that, it leads to like picking up really mediocre games that you probably should have left behind. And this first pickup I don't really agree with. I paid $5 total. It was actually a bundle with some camping skewers for roasting hot dogs and marshmallows. So I paid $7 total at that sale. It was basically a discount of $1. They weren't really into haggling. Picked up Xbox 360 version of Marvel Ultimate Alliance, disc only, well, disc and manual only. And I picked this up I basically had forgotten that this was a pretty common game on the Xbox 360. I was thinking along the lines of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 being expensive on both systems. And on 360, this was super common. This was actually a pack-in game with most of the Xboxes, along with Forza something. And also we got PlayStation 2 game Way of the Samurai. Don't know anything about this. This actually looks kind of like, I'm hoping, Bushido Blade. Let me know in the comments below if it's anything like that or if it's just an action game. Die with Honor. Maybe I'll check it out. So because we were basically scrounging for pickups at this point, and this next deal was actually very decent. For $2 total, I got these 5 items. First up, Zoroark? Can't remember how to say this guy's name. It's Pokemon. Had a movie about him. Pretty cool, probably give them to the kids. Picked up 2 Disney movies at the sale. Like I said, these were all for $2 total. We got Little Mermaid, Ariel's Beginning, and Little Mermaid 2, Return to the Sea. Disney movies on DVD, like, in the past, I guess were worth a lot more. But when you consider that I spent 50 cents each, basically, it's not that bad. We also got the Walmart edition of Assassin's Creed 3 for the PlayStation 3, which I'll be keeping. Haven't actually played an Assassin's Creed game. Probably won't start with this one, but for the collection, it's not bad for 50 cents. And a brand new factory sealed greatest hits edition of Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories for the PSP. 50 cents, not bad. Stopped by another sale, had some Wii games. She wanted way too much for them. They were really like literal shovelware games. She wanted $5. Only wanted $1 for this DVD though. This is the Jungle Book Platinum Edition. I believe it came with a slipcover, which is missing, but like I said, $1 for this, not bad. Even if it goes for like $5 on eBay, that's not anything that I would want to pass up. And unfortunately, on Team Kill Fools last night, I did kind of announce that I'm not going to be collecting for the N64 anymore, so these are just going to be recoupers. Depends on how you look at it. I'm happy about it, because I wouldn't have kept these games anyway. Really bad condition Mischief Makers. Got the remnants of a Blockbuster sticker on the back there, and some label damage on the front. Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero. Actually not that bad of shape, but I got it on the PlayStation already, so why would I need that? And lastly, Bomberman 64. Too bad it's not the second attack, because that game is pretty expensive. I believe these games go for all around $10 or more each. So paying $10 total for the 3 of them, I was very happy with that price. Also at the flea market, we had some difficult haggling with this guy. Picked up Blasto for the PlayStation 1 in pretty decent shape. He had some other games there, but this was the only one that was interesting. He initially said $5, even though he had a sign saying PS2 games were $4 each. Alright, so this is not a PS2 game, so I can understand maybe he would want more, but I thought that was a little bit odd. He immediately goes down to $4, I guess realizing his folly there. And then immediately haggles himself down to $3 while we hesitate. I ask him if he could break at 20. He can't. So I start walking off ahead with the intention of buying some other thing or finding someone who could break a 20 for me. Because I'm perfectly willing to pay $3 for this game. Alicia stayed behind. He wandered off somewhere. I don't even know where he went. And I guess when he came back, she was able to haggle him down to $2, which she had. So we paid $2 for this, which is really cool. This weekend heralded the return of my favorite flea market that is in Connecticut. And I ain't saying where it is, but you can probably figure it out if you're from here. We didn't even walk 10 feet from our car before we found a really decent find, which was crazy. It was a box, had a ton of basically disc-only PlayStation 1 and a particular GameCube game. First up, in a Monsters, Inc. case with no manual, we have Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, not Collector's Edition, Greatest Hits. And in a Greatest Hits Edition case for Crash Bandicoot Warped, we have Billy Hatcher for the GameCube, which is a pretty cool title. Unfortunately, it's not complete, so I can't keep it, but the disc is actually in nice shape. And those were only $1 each. Put these back in the car and went into the flea market. Came across a lot of NES games, but I'm going to save that one for last. Agreed on a price ahead of time and they held it for me. Went deeper into the flea market and came across original Xbox games in probably the nicest shape I've ever seen. Unfortunately, I probably won't be keeping any of these. Maybe I'll keep like 1 or 2 of them. Just because I'm also, like N64, I'm not really collecting for Xbox systems anymore. These were only $1 each, and I decided to pick them up. Namco Museum. Blinks, the Time Sweeper. Halo Game of the Year Edition. Serious Sam. Loons. The Fight for Fame. This is a Looney Tunes game. Don't know anything about it. It says a fighting melee. Battle rivals and destroy careers in an epic fight to win the starring role in Hollywood's next big blockbuster. Let me know if you know anything about this game. It looks kind of interesting. And lastly, we have Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. I don't know anything about any of these games other than like Halo and Namco Museum. So if I have some hidden gems on my hand, all these are in perfect shape. Let me know. I might hold on to them. So onto this big box of not quite useless stuff. I paid $50 for this. It's a Nintendo and a whole bunch of games, and apparently also has a PlayStation 1 multi-tap, which I didn't even realize. It's the boomerang one. Made by X5. Who knew? Let's go over the games last. First up, we have a Nintendo Power Cord and some AV cords. Standard issue. Got a gray zapper in pretty nice shape. Comes with 2 controllers. These are actually third party now that I look at it. Really kind of stiff. They feel really weird. Take a look at those. A manual for Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. Really nice shape on that. The Nintendo system. Now I haven't checked yet. Is there a game inside? I don't think there is. Nah. They said it works. In good cosmetic shape, we'll see. Some loose cart games. Loose cart games, that means there's some box shit in here too. We got the original Donkey Kong, which I actually don't think I have. Contra! One of my favorite multiplayer games for the Nintendo. That's probably going to be the main recouper out of here. We got Tiger Heli. Now, as for boxed games, I actually have to check to make sure they're even in there. We got Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune. These boxes are in pretty decent shape. Ice Hockey, which is actually a double for me. Tecmo Bowl, which I believe is another double. Yep. Jaws. I don't actually know if these have the manual. I think some of them might be missing the manual. I don't see them in there. Got Twin Eagle, which I think we just saw this boxed a few weeks ago at a different flea market. And that's in there, and that one's actually complete. We got Hogan's Alley. It's a light gun game. I don't think it has the manual. This one I was very happy to see. Dragon Warrior. Missing the manual, but not going to complain about that. Really great shape on this. And the game that really made me okay with paying the $50 price tag for everything. We finally have The Legend of Zelda original gold cart, complete in the box. And as you can see, not bad shape at all. So that's going to do it for this weekend adventure in video game hunting. I just realized that didn't even come with a fucking Mario Duck Hunt. What are the chances of that? Let me know what you were able to find on this weekend, or this week I guess. Like the video, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, subscribe if you're new, and as always, keep it real, Internet.